Welcome to selling on eBay. As you can see, getting after you click on the sell page on the home screen, this is the first screen that should pop up. Here you can sell your smartphone, and here you can sell tickets. So if that's what you're trying to sell, it's easy. Today, I'm going to be selling a MacBook. So in order to sell that, the first thing I have to do is search for it, and then click Get Started. As you can see, there are many options that pop up, and it's very important to search through and find the exact model of the item you are selling. For me, the first one is the right one, so I'll just click Sell. So this is where I set up my listing. The title will be whatever the product is, but you can of course change it. And you should of course list the condition of your item very clearly, because the older it is and the worse it is, the lower the price is usually. And of course, you can choose. You have to put pictures in, and I would recommend putting a lot of pictures in. And then of course, there's the product description. This should be very detailed, as the more detail you have and the more aspects you list, the more likely people are to read it and understand it and have less questions for you, basically. It's a great tool, and I would recommend using it to the full extent of its ability. Then, of course, there's the pricing. You can choose either fixed pricing, which is just one price that you would like to sell. This is perfect for things you want to sell quickly, but the auction is probably the best option. An auction is just a price. The price you should list for your auction, by the way, is the lowest price you are willing to accept, because that will be the starting bid. And then as buyers come in, the bid might go higher and higher. And you can also determine how long the bidding war should last. It can last 2 days to 10 days. So feel free to try whichever one you want. Then, of course, you can also set the time when your bidding auction begins down to the hours. So this is great for people who sell regularly. Then there's postage, of course. And it's important, I think, if you select your own postage. That way you have total control over it. There are other options, of course, like eBay drop off, but we would still recommend using your own postage. And of course, with the posting, you can actually charge the customer for the postage, but sometimes we would recommend that you do the postage yourself, as the trade-off is you get more buyers for no postage. So if you have an auction, the price might go up more. So, and yeah, so as you can see, for this laptop, I prefer if the buyer themselves paid for it. So I'll just charge them £10 for postage, so they can get the best postage and get the MacBook as quickly as possible. Then for payment, it's easiest to have a PayPal account. A PayPal account is very easy and quick to create if you do not have one. And it's just the simplest way to use eBay. But of course, there are other ways as well. So set your location and everything, and when it looks good, click list with displayed fees. And of course, if you want to preview it before, click preview, and just make sure everything looks good, because it's difficult to edit everything after it's done. So as you can see, everything looks good to me. The description's there. The aspects are already listed because I clicked the product from the category. And this has been selling on eBay. We at Casc wish you luck selling on eBay in the future, and thank you for visiting.